Topic name is globalization. Globalization. Normal, we know what about globalization. It's global. At a global. Okay, global. So global about global we will be discussing in this lecture. But related to globalization, whatever will come in this slide in this lecture, we will be discussing in details. And the Indian economy, especially about the Indian economy, we will see what a connection between globalization and the Indian economy. We will understand. We will discuss in this lecture in details about it. So, about globalization and the Indian economy. The Indian economy is in other side. Globalization is in other side. Okay, these are in their way side. It doesn't matter, but we will link globalization with Indian economy. Okay, so what happens in Indian economy? What is Indian economy? What is globalization? Okay, let's understand without time waste. Look around you. This is the same. Look around you. What is happening around you? So look those happening. Look those happening. What is happening? You will realize what in our surrounding area, houses house are being made by laborers, whereas you would say what people is coming. Okay, peoples are going, peoples are coming. Okay, children are playing, and buses, vehicles are running. Okay, are running, whereas youngs are playing football. So apart from this, what else is happening? Apart from these activities, what else are happening? Market means here our topic was what? Our topic is Indian economy. So activities should be related to economy. Then it will be better to understand in detail. Okay. So this any activity will be related to economy. Then it will be better to make understand. Look around you. What is happening? Look around you. In a matter of years, our markets have been transformed. Means in our past time, in our history time, what was this status of our markets, and now what are status of our markets? When we will compare between past markets and present markets, then we will see what transformation of market. Okay, because this will keep happening, and this will continue. Okay, this will continue. Today, whatever we are looking, what status of a situation of markets, it has been transferred into other form, into modern time, and whereas in upcoming time, same these markets will have been transformed. Okay, will have been transformed. So let's look what happened, what would have done, what would have happened. Okay, what would have happened from which our markets have transformed. Our markets have changed as compared to past markets, historical markets. Questions that we need to ask ourselves, and through this question we can realize what how have our markets been transformed. How do we understand this rapid transformation? This is not gradually transformed, this is not slowly transformed, this is rapid transformation. This our market transformed, but rapidly our markets transformed. How do we understand this rapid information? How? This point will come when you will think for few seconds, for few minutes, then you will realize what due to globalization, because of globalization, our markets have transformed rapidly. What are the factors that are bringing about these changes? What are the factors that are bringing about these changes? Whatever we are reading, whatever question we are reading, answer of this question we will find out, we will reply. Okay, we will reply. So first of all, through question we can feel about the transformation of markets. How are these changes affecting the lives of the people? Whoever people is living in their area, so how are the changes, whatever changed in market? So this changed market, how are they affecting on the lives of the people? Okay, how? So here we will see what unemployment of a people, employment of a people, production across countries. What is this? From here till here was what questions. Answer of this question we will understand. Don't worry about it. Production across countries. Whatever was producing, whatever was being produced across country, about it let's understand. Prior to the 20th century, today what 21st century, so prior before the 20th century, our raw materials were exported and imported. Our raw materials were exported and also our raw materials were imported. What are export? What is export? What is import? Import means, first of all, about the export, let's understand. Let me tell you. Export means whatever in our country we are producing in our country. After this producing, we will sell in other country. Then it will be known as export. Okay. Means we are producing in our country, but this product, suppose this type of marker we are producing this type of a marker in our country. So here what is happening? You would say what? Here we are adding materials in our country. After this producing this product, when this product will be able to sell, and then this product when we will sell in other country, then it will be known as what? This process will be known as export. Whereas materials, whereas import means from other country, materials are bought from other countries. It is known as what? Import. Means here materials are coming from other countries, so it is known as import. Whereas materials from our country is going into other country, it will be known as export. Okay, export, import. Clear? So here, through definition, we can understand export, which means materials will be but materials will be sold in other country, that will be known as export. Whereas import materials will be bought, brought from other country, it will be known as import. So in our country, because in our history time, our country was known as what? Raw materials, agriculture, and today our country is known as what? Agriculture sector. So this was material when prior to 20th century, our raw materials were exported and imported. This was the source from which we could survive for a long time. Okay, related to we will discuss, we will understand, but especially about it topic will come, then we will understand in details. So little information about it we did now. Okay, trade was the main channel connecting distant countries. Means through trade business can be done. Business through trade, business could be done in our history time. Okay, in our history time, only trade was main source from which business could be done. Clearly, only what? Trade. Through trade, anything could be done, and today anything through trade can be done. If there will be trade in a nation, then there will be possible to run any business. Okay, any business. Trade is compulsory for a business. Okay, trade was the main channel connecting distant countries. When trade was happening in our history prior to the 20th century, this is a trade from our country to another country, our trade joined, our trade managed between among countries. So here we can say what means trade was successful to trade. Okay, trade was successful to trade, and today trade will be better to be successful. Okay. Soon multinational companies came into picture. In short, MNC, that is what? Multinational companies. See, multinational companies emerged. Okay. Multinational. Only this sentence is saying multinational companies emerged after trading. These companies emerged. Okay. What are about it? Now we are going to discuss what are MNC. What are these? Okay, multinational companies. What? So here, through our perspective, through our understanding, we can understand through words. Multi means different. Okay, different types of things. Suppose here multinational. This is saying multinational. So multi different type of national. Suppose our country is what India country, whereas other country is what America country. So there are country, but India country. So one side India country, other side America country, third side what Canada country. So like this there are countries. So this is known as multinational. But whereas companies, it is made, it were made for companies who are running among countries. A multinational companies is a company that owns. This is a company. Okay, this is company. In the last what is what company? So why not it? Why not it is a company? This is company. Okay, that owns controls production in more than one nation. So this is only company who will control a lot of nation, who will control more nation. Only these companies can do. Okay, can do. Multinational companies set up office and factories for production in regions where they can get cheap labor and other resources. So this MNC multinational companies, this will set up office wherever he want, but according to need, according to find. Where these multinational companies will say what here, let's suppose here this place will be better, here we can get what cheap labor and whereas resources we can get, then these multinational companies can decide to stay here on here place. If multinational companies will feel good, then according to this material, okay, according to cheap labor. So MNC multinational companies will set up office and factories for production, okay, in regions where they can get cheap, means multinational companies, where multinational companies can get cheap labor and other resources, then our multinational companies can stay on same place. This is done, means like this, such is done so that the cost of production will be low. The cost of production would be low, then we can make profit. This is done, means why does multinational company want to get cheap labor and other resources? Why cheap labor? So here in this sentence is answer. This is done so that the cost of production will be low and the multinational companies can earn greater profit through cheap labor and other resources. Okay, the MNC, the multinational companies, is not only selling, means if this is company, so the work of this companies only are not selling its finished products globally. This company will finish products globally at global, but more importantly producing globally. Means okay, this multinational companies is making profit through cheap labor, but work of duty of multinational companies is not about selling. It will finish products globally, but more importantly it will finish producing globally. The production process, whatever are produced. So here there is happening process. So this process is divided into a small parts, into a small parts, and spread out across the globe. Means our these companies, this is not a company, this is companies. That's why here is letter we are looking. So these are companies. Okay, the production process is divided into a small parts, and these small parts are spread out across the globe. Okay, this is how our multinational companies help to a nation, to each nation. Okay, and in such a way our multinational companies can sell products globally, can finish products globally. Okay, why? Next question is, and from here till here, this was answer of this question. Why do multinational companies come to India? Why? Here context is what? Context is India. Okay, multinational companies why comes to India? India has because of India has a highly skilled people. Says what in our Indian country has have in our Indian country has unemployment level the most. Whereas this sentence is saying multinational companies is coming. If multinational companies are is coming in your country because of your country has highly skilled engineers who can understand the technical aspects of production. In production, the people of your Indian country can help in our production, can help us. Okay, through understanding of technical production, your engineering will help to produce product. Okay, so answer of this question is simple. What if a multinational companies is coming to India because of there will be some reason. That's why therefore multinational companies would be coming. So reason is what? Because of India has highly skilled engineers, and this is highly skilled engineers can understand technical production, can understand the technical aspects of production. And our multinational companies work for production, okay. So here multinational companies need this type of people who can understand the work of production and technical aspects of production. Only a skilled engineering can understand. So this type of skilled engineers are found in our country. So that's why multinational companies are coming to India. Apart from this, whatever will come in the next slide. So in detail we will be discussing. Let's see what happens, whatever will come. Then next slide. We were discussing in previous slide about globalization. Am I right? About the questions related to globalization, related to markets. Markets have been transformed. So how how markets, how have markets been transformed. About questions we were discussing, and let's see, let's understand. Apart from that, whatever here you are looking, our multinational companies, our multinational companies. Our question was, but why do multinational companies come to India? Okay, why? Because of in our India country has what high qualified, high skilled engineers who can work better in technical aspects of productions. That's why multinational companies comes to India the most. Clearly, then next reason is it India also has educated English speaking youth who can provide customer care service. Our Indian people, not completely, not all Indian people can do this work, but who are eligible, uh, that people, those people will be able to do this work. So in our country, first of all, in our country has a high skilled labor, high skilled engineers. This type of people what can work in technical aspects of production. Our multinational companies work where, what for production, in production. And whereas second reason is from which our multinational companies come to India. Second reason is what? Also India has educated English speaking youth, and a person who will have this type of a skill, obviously those person can provide customer care service, that is known as communication. All communication should be better, but in English language. Okay, because people would be going where, in other countries, so English, spoken English should be better, should be comfortable, should be confidence. People should have confidence, then people will be eligible to provide customer care service. All this type of people who are educated who are engineers, who are educated English speaking person, all this probably can mean 50 to 60% cost saving for the MNCs. Means this type of people can save money for the MNCs, and multinational companies will provide a salary to these people. What do MNC look for? What to do? This is question. Let's answer. Let's say answer of this question. Availability of a skilled. Multinational companies look what? Multinational companies look types of look a skilled person to a skilled person and unskilled labor, but at low cost. Whether they are a skilled, they have a skill, whether they don't have a skill. Okay, but from starting we are looking what? Low cost, cheaper labor. Why? Because our multinational companies want low cost cheap labor, so that these companies could make greater profit. So first of all, everybody companies want a skilled person and also unskilled labor, but at a low cost, from which could make earn more. Appropriate government policies. The money spent on various aspects like land, machines, and buildings is called investment. So obviously, our multinational companies will make a spend, invest. Will our multinational companies will spend on this type of aspects like land, machines, and these are basic for production. Okay, and in this after this complete, this will be known as production, this will be known as factories. In this factory, this type of a person will be working. Okay, got it. And it is known as investment. Who will make investment? Our multinational companies will make investment on these aspects. Investment is made in the hope of earning profits. If multinational companies are making investment on products to make a product, because of so that in future time can get a return more profit, could return more money in future. Investment made from foreign MNC, which means a multinational company, is called foreign investment. If investment are made from foreign multinational companies, then obviously it will be known as foreign investment. Here there were made foreign investment. There were made investment, that is foreign investment. If investment is made from foreign, then it will be what? Foreign investment. So condition is what? From foreign investment are made, then it will be foreign investment. MNCs, multinational companies, collaborate with local companies as well. Whoever are local companies near of multinational companies, then multinational companies do one thing, what? To collaborate with local companies. Big companies will think in such a way. Big companies will think. So here we are looking what? To make profit. These are work. These are aspects to make a profit. If teacher, suppose in your society there are a lot of coaching tuition, then big tuition will think what? Let's do one thing, a small coaching. Let's we collaborate with a small coaching. So a small coaching will come in under of big coaching. and the name will be one. Foreign trade foreign trade and integration of markets. Integration means one side. Foreign trade and integration of markets. Let's understand about it. For a long time, foreign trade has been the main channel connecting countries. Okay. Foreign trade has a large role to play in business for factories. So obviously, foreign trade has a larger role. It will connect a producer who are producers. So our foreign trade will connect. Who will connect our foreign will connect producers to reach beyond national boundaries. So here connection is compulsory to reach beyond. So who will connect our foreign trade will connect producers. Buyers who are who are purchase who purchase. Buyers, which means who purchase. So buyers can buy products from across the world. Buyers can buy products from across the world. Yeah, and this will be there will be easy access to purchase products from across the world for buyers. Now producer can go to purchase products in across the world. Movement of goods will become easy. Means movement of goods from one place, from one country to another country, this will be easy to move goods from one country to another country. Price across markets becomes equal. Here there is no discrimination, there is no dot in price of markets, in price of products, because already prices of product of markets will be fixed. Okay, like this is how price of materials in market will be equal. What is globalization? This in such a way is happening. What globalization? Okay, what is globalization? Now, through definition, let's understand what is globalization. Globalization is the process of a rapid integration. Means one-sided. In one side, one market will be increase but rapidly. That is known as globalization. Globalization is the process of rapid integration and or interconnection between countries. This happen where among countries, between countries. If there is no barrier between countries, that is what globalization. If there will be barrier between countries, so here we can say there is no any type of globalization. Barriers should not be between countries to trade, to go, to come from one country to another country. Then it will be globalization. There will be globalization. More so here, globalization it help to producer, to people, to public in their work. More and more goods and service investment and technology are moving between countries. So here technology are used in our country, so some technology are coming from other country, and from here technology are going to another country. Like this, one country is helping to another country, another country is helping to uh, another country is helping to other country. Okay, so like this, what this is a process of what this is a process to help other country. So here goods, services, investment, peoples are going and peoples are going in another countries. Why? To work. So here people will be providing what service. If people are working as a product selling, then obviously like this such people can provide what product to public. Cross country movement of people is also related to same. So now next question is factors that have enabled globalization. Factors that have enabled globalization. Related to this, whatever will come in the next slide, we will be discussing in details about it. Apart from this, let's see what happens in next slide. Whatever will come, then we will discuss, we will understand in details. We discussed in this slide what about what question was what, why do multinational companies come to India? Why? Because India has highly skilled engineers, because India has educated speaking youth, and this type of people can provide customer care service in English language. And whereas we saw what multinational companies look what do multinational companies look for? Any companies will see what to a skilled person and also unskilled labor, but at low cost. Why? Because any business wants to make profit the most. Okay. Appropriate government policies, it is related to government policy, and government policies will be better, will be suitable, then MNC multinational companies will come easily without any barrier. Okay, and our multinational companies spend on this type of assets, so that in return in future multinational companies could return money more through investment. Investment is made in the hope of earning profit. Investment is made from foreign MNC multinational companies. So obviously it will be known as it will be known as a foreign investment. Okay. Big companies such as multinational companies collaborate with local companies as well. Foreign trade and integration of markets. Here there is a foreign trade. So this help to movement of goods, and here there will be movement of goods. So obviously it will be easy to move goods from one country to another country. Price across markets will be equal. If price of product in market will be equal, then there will not be any type of barrier to purchase products in market. What is globalization? We saw about it. So globalization, this is a process of rapid integration. Okay, this is process of rapid integration. Means in integration, this will be there will be rapid interconnection or integration between countries. That's why it is known as globalization. More and more goods and services, investment and technology are moving from one country to another country. Technology of Canada country can come in our country, whereas our technology can be provided in other country. This is a helping process on level process. That is said in other words, what globalization. Factors that have inbuilt globalization. First of all, you need to be clear. That is, this is third slide. In second slide, we were discussing about globalization. Okay. Now let's continue it. Factors that have enabled globalization. So these are factors that have enabled globalization. Technology, various technology have come into the picture. Progress is seen in information and communication technology. The most progress is seen in information and communication technology. Okay, and in a recent time, this type of a service have come. This type of technology have come, and this technology helped to be globalization. The internet has reduced distance and barriers. Absolutely, absolutely, the internet has reduced barriers and distance between people, between countries, between trader persons, between businessman persons, okay, between producers persons, between organization persons. Internet has reduced distance, more distance has reduced. Now through help of internet, anything can be done by internet, whatever persons want to do. Okay. So first of all, there is no barrier, there is no long distance. There will be distance, but not long distance. So here we are looking at importance of a technology and work of a technology, work of internet. Our government can't do this such work. Okay. Our internet has reduced distance and barriers, as well as our internet provided information and communication. Let's see next. The internet has reduced distance and barriers while providing information and communication. WTO, about WTO, that is what World Trade Organization, as we know. So as far as we have knowledge, whatever we have knowledge, with this connection we will discuss. Let's understand. WTO is that is what World Trade Organization. So this is organization, and it is related to trade. That is we were discussing in back slides. What about trade? Trade is a tool. This is not a tool, but through trading, there will be helpful to provide good service, okay, products through trading. So here the World Trade Organization is an organization, okay, that aims to liberalize trade in the world, because it is related to trade. Obviously this will do liberalize trade in the world. It establishes rules for international. So who will decide? World Trade Organization. This organization will decide rules for international trade. Okay, our country is running on international, so our country have to obey rule of organization in the regarding of trade, because our country is at global, and it ensures that they are obeyed. Means here our country, here other country have to obey rule of organization in the context of trade. Free trade for all is its aim. So aim of this organization is what? Simple. Free trade. Our World Trade Organization is providing what? Is providing free trade to all countries. That will be free. Okay, which will be free. It also aims to remove trade barriers. Whatever barriers come between countries, so our World Trade Organization will be responsible, will be accountable. We will be accountable. So here in a recent time we are looking what? There is no any type of a barrier between countries. So this happened because of a World Trade Organization, because of a decision of a World Trade Organization. This happened, this improved, where we are not looking any type of barrier between trading of countries, between countries. Impact of globalization in India. Let's see what have done impact of globalization in India. Investments in India have increased. Whatever investment are made in our country, so after coming of globalization in our country, investment are made more. Okay, are made more. Investment in India have increased. Several industries such as electronics, automobiles, fast food and others have progressed, have also progressed, have successfully have done successfully. Obviously this type of what globalization is especially for such industries. This competition has given a rise to better service for the people. There were seen inequality in product. So after given competition, producers, big shopkeepers thought what? Now we need to provide better quality to public, from which our public will come to purchase food, materials, whatever from our shop. If we will provide better quality with affordable price, whatever prices are fixed of materials. But this happened when competition increased. So when rapidly competition increased, then people thought to their what earning. Indian companies have spread their wings abroad. Now companies of Indian companies was able to go in abroad to their work because there was easy to go in other country to work to any purpose. Okay, so this is happening in such a way are happening because of globalization, because our India is done our India is globalization. Okay, better jobs for people in India. So like this is happening, so obviously there will be provided jobs by people, better jobs there will be provided better jobs by people. So here there were seen better jobs for people in India after increased industries, such industries. Okay, better standard of living for the people. Gradually, living of people have increased as standard living. Okay, after improvement among people, after increased industries, after improvement in industries, now roles and skills acquired by the people who have a skill, now those people will be able to work in industries where those people will be able to apply. So people who have a skill, these people will get work easily with comfortable work. Competition and uncertain employment. About it here are not discussed. Didn't discuss. So in the next slide, apart from this, we will discuss in details. So here in this slide, what we discussed? What did we discuss? We discussed about factors that have enabled globalization, such as technology. Here there are various technology like IT, that is information technology. Various technology have come into the picture. Progress were seen in information and communication technology. Then recently this happened in a recently time, and role of important was a crucial role, and this was internet. This internet has reduced distance and also barriers. There are no types of barriers between countries from which our country will not face any type of problems. Then after this discussing, we discussed about WTO, that is what, World Trade Organization. To trade but at world, that is globalization, to trade at global. And this is organization. This organization will rule on among countries, and this organization will be accountable if there will be what barrier among countries. So here our WTO, that is World Trade Organization, will be accountable. And this is an organization that aims to leverage trade in the world, and it established rules for international trade. If in trade matter our country is involved, then our country will have to obey rule of this organization in the regarding of trade. Whereas this organization ensures that they are obeyed. Okay, if any country will violate against of rule of World Trade Organization, then here what is said here, our World Trade Organization will say something to do violate country. Okay, so here our World Trade Organization will be strict. So WTO, this organization is helping to another countries in trade matter. And here we are looking what there are made rules by WTO, so for international trade, and here there are ensured by WTO that there are obeyed by others countries. And here that is what there is a trade that is free for all, and this is the main purpose, this is the main aim, this is the objective of WTO. After this understanding, we saw about impact of globalization, what have done impact of globalization in India. First of all, investment in India have increased, then several industries such industries have progressed. Whereas when competition increase, so better services are provided by people, because people absolutely will think to themselves earning, to themselves living. India companies have spread their wings in abroad. So now any Indian companies can go in abroad to run their business to any purpose. Better jobs for people in India, better jobs. There will be provided better jobs by people will think, and people will work and depend on people. After globalization in India, so people will be responsible to do work and their work. Here people will be need a skill, to be a skilled person. From here till here we are clear. Apart from this, let's see what happens, whatever will come, then about that we will be discussing, and that is last slide. In the last slide, let's understand about it. So competition and uncertain employment means impossible employment, where is not hope. Are you getting my point? To my point means where is not possible to be employment. About it let's understand. So competition among people and uncertain employment among people, let's understand. Due to growing competition among people, jobs for many are not secure. So who are not a square, who are not secure. So this is saying due to growing due to growing competition, some people will not be secure. Many people are not secure. So who will not secure? This is our question. Okay, means here we need to find out answer of this question. Who will not secure? Person who will not update according to time. This person will not have any type of a skill. This people will not have employment to work. This person will not have any type of jobs to earn money. Okay, so jobs for many. And person who will not have a skill, then obviously this person, this job person will not be secure for future time in the context of employment. India has become, here reason is what? Due to growing competition, job person are not secure. India has become a supplier of cheap goods. Today India provide cheap goods to someone, and this is a result what? Today India has become supplier of cheap goods. Temporary employment, temporary who are not permanent. Okay, temporary means this will be for current time. Temporary employment has become a threat to people who are working as a temporary employment. These people will have what? These people will have hazards. These people will be dangerous for their life. One day these people will be dangerous to their life. Okay, because people are working as a temporary employment. Obviously in upcoming time, anytime this type of people can be unemployment. So here people need to be what? Permanent employment. Okay, in emergency like this temporary employment can be done, but not this will be accepted for long term. Low wages and long working hours are a problem for many people. Today there are a lot of people who are working in such a way. Today people are working with low wages. Today people are working with long working hours. Peoples are worked by owners for long term with low wages, because owner of people will think to make a profit. That's why like this happens. Okay, MNC, that is multinational companies, are making profit, but people are not making profit. Here these people are thinking to make profit. Okay, to gain profit from these people, whereas people are not thinking to make a profit, to build a skill, to work for long term. But here rather these people are thinking. Okay, these are problem. So here some people are in such a problem. Is there factors or equality among people? So this type of people are not secure. This type of such people are not secure. Such peoples are not secure. Okay. And here these nationals, these companies are making profit, but people are not making profit. So such people will be insecure. So let's understand about it. Is there factors or equality among people? Some people will be equality. Some people will be treated as equality, but whereas not all people. Not everyone benefits from globalization. Today India is globalization, but profit to be profit from globalization is not for people, is not for all people. There are some people who are not making, who are not feeling as a profit from globalization. So not everyone benefits from globalization. People with skills, wealth and education, these people gain from it, means from globalization. So these people will be able to work for long term, and that's why some people like these people, such people are not secure, and such people will have not a skill. Such people have not jobs to do work. People with skills, wealth and education, obviously these people will get easily work, okay, with comfortable and with high wages and with limited working hours. That is according to constitution, Indian constitution, while the others did not. Means some people are with skills, wealth and education, and this gained from globalization, whereas some people are not, didn't. How can we make it fair? How can we make it fair? Okay. Fair globalization creates opportunity. If there will be fair globalization, so obviously fair globalization will create opportunity for all, and also will ensure greater benefit. So here government will be responsible. Role of a government, there is a role of a government. The government's role is greater in this. Government need to pay attention on public. Government policies must protect all the people and their interest. Here, these low wages, low working hours are a problem for a people. So here, this problem can be solved by our government policies. So here, one thing that is government need to do one thing. What? One need to push people. Here there is against from Indian Constitution. If here government, there will be government, then here government can protect all the people, all such people who are working with low wages and people who are working with low working hours. So by government, this problem can be solved. Laborers and their rights need to be protect. Laborers and their rights means rights of peoples and laborers of the people can be protected by government, whereas our globalization is working in their way. Globalization creates opportunity, not problem. So this is problem for government. Only government don't pay attention among people. So here government role of a government is greater in this matter. Okay, from this till this, from here till here we are clear, and that's all in this